Hey guys, good morning and happy Monday. Real quick, we've got a message this morning that I know is going to make us all, including myself, more productive and successful in this business. But before we do that, let's make sure that all of us understand the new things that are time sensitive and that need to be taken care of immediately. For example, our customers, our distributors that aren't real active, that are taking the product, they absolutely need to know about the $109 premium free shipping special that's going on right now, only through Friday. If I were you, I would pretend like it's only 2 more days. That's what I do for myself. I create a sense of urgency. So I'll have all of mine done by tomorrow. I've got 4 more to add today to that Zija Premium package. And basically, guys, you should all know what this is, but it's free shipping for a year, no $20 membership fee, all that's paid for. That alone gives the $109 premium promo a no-brainer label. I mean, it absolutely is a no-brainer, but on top of that, they're going to get a free 75-point order on top of that, as well as the 5 basic new Zija products. So again, absolute no-brainer. If I were you, I would reach out, use this as an opportunity to reach out to your people, both old and new, let them know about this, because I almost forgot somebody, and when I called them and told them about it, they absolutely told me point blank they would have been really upset with me had I not let them know. It's that much of a no-brainer. Now for the protein bars, special events going on all across the country, and at those events there's a promo code. You don't need to be at the event. Of course, if you can get there, that's the best way to do it, but I will always post the promo code of, for example, John Morris's events, the Cooper's events, Chris Estes's events. We'll post these codes where you can get in and pre-order the protein bars. From what I understand, I haven't tasted them yet, but from what I understand, they are awesome as far as protein bars go. And people that have been using protein bars, eating protein bars for years, they're raving over what we have with ours. So this needs to be a pre-order type deal. I've already ordered a bunch for me, and I'm encouraging you to do the same thing when that code is posted, okay? And finally, for the Zija Summit in September, if you're not registered, you need to get registered. I was just on Chris Estes's Facebook Live this morning, and he told the story again about when he first got into Zija, and everybody started talking about going to the Zija Summit. He was laughing. He wanted no part of it. He could care less about it. But he said going, and again, he reluctantly went. He didn't even have a place to stay, didn't have any money to spend when he got there. He reluctantly went, but when he came home, that is what lit the fire for him to do what he's done. And I don't need to go over what he's done. I think we all know that. So the #1 earner in the entire company worldwide. So I would say to you, get registered, find a way. Reach out to me if I can help you. And now for the quick message that will help all of us, including me. I've already started doing this, and it has really helped. Quite frankly, folks, I must admit, I am terrible at following up. Okay, I don't know if it's ADHD, I don't know what it is, but I am horrible at following up. I am great, if I must say, I am great at sharing Zija and offering it the very first time, but that's not good enough. I'm horrible at following up. And as they say, the fortune's in the follow-up. And maybe you're the same way. Hopefully you can take something from this short video. If you're like me, you're excited, you share Zija for the very first time, you prospect, and you expect them to join right away because you know what you know about Zija. Well, folks, they don't know what we know yet. Okay, think about the very first time you heard it, you couldn't pronounce it, you couldn't even spell it. So put yourself in their shoes. Well, I do the same thing sometimes. I get excited and I just expect them to sign up right away. odds are, folks, someone joining the very first time that we share are very, very slim and weak odds, okay? But if we'll share with our excitement, just like we have been doing, and if you're not doing that, I encourage you to do that, and then add a little piece that I call intentional follow-up, I think our close rate and the number of people that we end up helping, and that's the key. The close rate's great, but let's think of it this way. The number of people that we end up helping exponentially, not just the people that we get in, but again, the people that they get in and they get in and they get in, you're talking several layers deep. That's a lot of people that we can help. So let's concentrate again on what I'm calling intentional follow-up. I've done this over the past few weeks and it has worked, okay? So let's talk about that. Let's protect our progress in Zija. Let's protect our progress and watch this process like a hawk. What do I mean by that? Well, keep track of it. And if you're like me, ADHD, you're all over the place, you're not real organized, it takes intentional follow-up. It takes that. It takes recording who you've reached out to. How many times have you followed up with them? Don't give up on anyone ever, remember. Put them on that list that you have to follow up with later, okay? But follow up after that initial peak pretty much within the next couple of days with a face-to-face, with a telephone call that gets them the information that they need. We all know if they have the information, they will make the decision to join. It's just a matter of who gets the information and who doesn't. Look at it that way. If they knew what we knew, they would join. So do whatever you need to do. I need to do whatever I need to do to get them the information. Three-way call, but that all starts with you doing your job and following up. Don't feel like what I feel like sometimes, well, I shared it with Susie, the ball's in her court. No. Remember, Susie needs a follow-up. Susie needs a second follow-up. And here's the key. We must get over the fact that we feel sometimes like we're bugging them. I feel that way sometimes. Get over that mentality. Altogether, get over it. Let's go intentionally follow up. Don't worry about bugging people. And in the end, we'll be able to help a lot of people. Reach out anytime. Talk to you real soon.